3 sockets, 942. Equal worst one I've got, so I don't need that.
Good afternoon.
Okay. It's 3 full regen. Oh! Frostburns. So, what are we getting? 776. 564. That's a jump of over 200 for mana. Also, it's cold damage if I was a melee attacker. Unfortunately, takes me below the cast rate. I get 50 fast cast from the Talrasha set, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, and one of those 2 rings takes me past the 78 fast cast breakpoint. Ow. Of all the things to get.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, there's a small improvement. Four more defense points. Hang in there, Jamali. Okay. The Cleglaw sword. Yep. Oh, there's a bit of a drop. There is the Guardian Angel Templar coat. Don't have enough strength to use it, but well, you have all your resistances up to 90 and a 20% increased chance of blocking. So defense there is 808. I might have a look now and see what other ones I've got. Okay, there's the fanaticism, and there's the monster that produces it. Right, that thing. Gnarled staff. Serpent Lord. Spire of Lazarus. One I carried with me on this character, never actually used. Oh. Mesh belts.
I am overburdened.
Well, that's 2 pieces of the Talrasha set we found. In fact, we found that belt. I don't think that one's going to be any better, but we will compare it and see. Right, let's have a quick look. This one is already perfect for Magic Find. 15's as good as you can do. What are we doing here? 14, so that may be better than one of the ones I've got. 97. 96, so it's actually 1 point defense better. Alright, we will hang on to it and just replace one of the lesser ones, I think. Heavy gloves.
I am overburdened.
Also from the Cleglaw's set, I think. We've got... Oh no, the Sanders set. Yeah. What I want from the Sanders set is the cap. In fact, I want a couple of them, but they're very hard to get. don't. We want that. Ah. Jeez, I thought he'd outlasted her too, alright. Oh, dear me. Okay, what did we get? Oh, not Bartok's talons again. Tower shield from the Saigon set, but okay, that's to be almost to be expected. Oh, we better have a look at them though. Ah. Whoa. I suppose that was inevitable.
Yes?
Not here.
Okay. Death mask is Blackhorn's face, which may be useful. I think the lightning was all Grand Crown. I think that's from the Hawaiian set. Yeah, there's the Hawaiian crown. Oh, we got an essence. I particularly now the bassinet. I don't think it's of any use to us. Chip topaz go with Thul runes. The bassinet will be from the Sazabi set. Well, this is not the first time this has happened. I decided I'd play just for a few minutes and not bother recording, and I've just cleared out the ancient tunnels. The magic find on this character at the moment is about 25, and I've just got a triple unique drop. None of them particularly outrageous, but these are the Rib Cracker Quarterstaff, the Pierre Tombali Couant Partisan. I can't remember what the Barb Shield was, but I was a bit annoyed I didn't actually record that at the time. Alright, essence or an emerald? It's an essence. In fact, it's not such a bad drop. 3 uniques are rare and an essence. Ah, Gothic Axe is what? Boneslayer Blade. Messerschmitt's Revisit Champion Axe, I think. I'm not certain that was worth the trouble. Use the Griswold armour for the umpteenth time. Kraken shells and the Vena armour. Oh, there's the Black Tongue.
I am overburdened.
So there's the Telrasher mask.
I can't carry anymore.
The stats are fixed except for the defence. I don't think that's a good one. But if I do that, in fact, if I now combine that with battle orders. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Right, let's do that. That's what we're doing at the moment. Mighty Scepter. Either was it Heaven's Light or the Redeemer? The Redeemer. Now that's a high level paladin weapon. I haven't got to use him, but I certainly regard that as a good find. Well, there's Basil's Vortex. Once I find it, there it is. Mid-level weapon. Certainly got it before. We will compare that with the others. There's a fairly common drop, the weapon from the Immortal King set. Won't keep that. That's the only variable on the Immortal King set is the percentage of crushing blow, and that's a low one at 36. I don't think it varies 35 to 40. So that one we can get rid of. Oh, just an L. Oh, there's an Oculus. Got a few of them, but even so. Was carrying on this character, and I may go back to doing so for weapon switch. Principally for the magic find. It's the only thing that prevents that from being an absolutely magnificent weapon is the 25% chance to cast teleport when struck. Otherwise you couldn't imagine much better. Oh, there's the Inferno Stride Demonhide boots. So, plus 10 to maximum fire resist, so if we do that, fire resistance is now 85. However, I don't think I need another pair of them. And there is the Spectral Shard. So level 25 for that, but not long after that you can get the Suicide Branch Burnt one, which also gives 50% fast cast and +1 to skills, and I think a boost to mana as well, but that's not a bad casting weapon at low levels. Oh, unique ring. Okay, the unique ring is... Now, that's a rarity. That's the highest level ring in the game, and I think only the second one I've ever got. And the other one is here. So this one is in fact considerably better for magic find, but not as good for lightning absorb. Right, essence we can probably do with. I found actually had an extra one of the Mephisto one. War club's the blood tree stump. Broadsword is Griswold's edge. Yeah, 50% chance of crushing blow. War boots from the Immortal King set, that lot. Well, you'll identify those on the spot. Anything else running around? I thought I saw, yeah, there's the Dragon Chang. And there's the gold skin. Full plate nail. Now, there's something we want. Now I've been thinking of bringing that in. What I want there is the it's the crushing blow, particularly against end of act monsters. So we may actually give that a try when we get to Bale, though there will be a drop in attack speed and lifesteal, but crushing blow may be very handy.
Afternoon.
Yeah, there's the Shadow Fang, a low-level double-handed sword. Oh, what's caused all that? Oh, it's the charges on the ring, isn't it? Yep, okay. There we go. Wow. Oh, I don't believe it. Well, I don't know what the chances of that happening are, but I assume that's relatively low. Oh, there's the razor switch. Oh, there's Dangoon's teaching. Yeah, part of the Heaven's Brethren set. I don't think I need it. It's one of those odd sets I think still left over from Diablo Classic, which nobody would use. I'll just put that away for the moment. But I don't think we need that at all. Well, there's the Ironheart's case once. And there's Ironheart's case twice, which I suppose is always within the bounds of possibility. Oh, I have gambled a unique ring. Well, certainly better than I was expecting. There's another soul rune. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Ghost armor. Not Skin of the Viper Magi, it is, yeah, the Spirit Shroud. Now there's a find. Okay, there's the weapon out of the Griswold set. Jeez. Wow. plate of the corpse mine. Yeah, there's the Doomslinger. Okay, there's the that's not too bad a drop. There's the Mortal King weapon again, but that's the significant one there. That's the Ironstone, which I won't worry about. Okay, I've had a look. That's the hardest part to get of the Elders set. If I can get the helm, which is the second easiest part after the mace, I will have completed the Elders set 5 times. I already have 4 complete Immortal King sets, and I'll at least look at that on the percentage of crushing blow to see if I can improve the weapon. Though it won't be a big improvement because it only varies from 35 to 40 anyway. Ah, Martel de Feu. Oh, the Gavel of Pain. Oh, okay, there's another one. Alright, there's the Hone Sundown Yari. Notable for its percentage of crushing blow. Oh. Sweet eyes with this character. 131 I think is a good one. This one is 103. That's pretty low. Battle Sword. The Atlantean. Head Striker. What do we get? Ore. Well. The one I want is a Rainbow Facet Cold Level Up Jewel. Okay, here we go. Only a 1 in 8 chance. Oh, that's it. Colossus Crossbow. Yeah. Okay, the chest. Oh. Okay, it's not such a bad drop out of a chest. There are the Frostburns. So, I think I've got them before with this character, but there are the Frostburns. Notable for the increase in mana. So it puts it up over 200 there. That's under battle orders. Battle orders just vanished. Still about 150. However, I have got them on a number of occasions. And I don't really need them again. Oh, there's the Spectral Shard again. Yeah. Snow Clash. If you're going Cold Sorceress, I'm assuming that's a pretty amazing piece of equipment. Plate Mail. Bone Flesh. And there, I think for the 3rd time with this character, is the weapon from the Immortal King set. 36% chance of crushing blow isn't particularly good. So I think we can leave that one go. Well, there's the Griswold armour again. $9.49, 3 sockets. A unique amulet. Okay, demon hide gloves are the venom grip. That's the skewer of Krinitz. Okay, the unique amulet is Crescent Moon. Right, there is from two uniques close to each other. There is the Rogue's Bow composite bow. And the War Scythe, Grimm's Burning Dead. No, the Grim Reaper. Okay, what do we get? Oh, Phase Blade. Okay, could be Lightsaber, could be Azeroth. Okay, the unique Phase Blade is Lightsaber. Now I've got a perfect one, I think that's 200 enhanced damage, that one's 186, so that's not bad. Oh, I got an essence. The one thing I did want was an essence. I need about 6 of them. Oh. Ariat Face Slayer Guard. What's the lifesteal? Can't remember what the maximum is. Don't think that's certainly not it. Okay, but in essence, Ariat Face Slayer Guard. Alright, I'll call that a reasonable drop. Okay, there's the first drop of the day. There's the Pierre Tombali Couant Partisan, which I haven't got enough room to carry. Right. There is the Demon Machine, Shuko Nu. Oh, and there's the Wizard Spike Bone Knife.
I can't.
Dexterity 75. 45, yeah, some levels but to go, but I've said it before, one of my favourite uniques. I think I've got more than enough of them, but we'll just put that one there for the moment. And there I think is the Mageroth, I think it's called. Yeah, Mageroth Runebow.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh. Now there's a good one. Offensive auras and cold damage. There's an essence of all the things we wanted from Diablo, that's the one. Great Axe, let's come back and get those. Anyhow, there's the brain here, Great Axe, which I found a lot, don't need that. And what's this, the Wall of the Eyeless? Yeah. Cast rate shield, unfortunately I can't really use in Hell games. The lidless wall's a possibility, but I really just prefer what I have. So I think we can get rid of the Wall of the Eyeless. Oh, didn't see that. There's the Snow Clash. And there is the Twitch Throw. One of the best of the low level uniques in my opinion, but I have it numerous times. I don't need it again. Right. Mesh boots. Silkweave. Oh, there's the bone hue. Again, a weapon I would consider. 270 is very low, I think. a weapon I would consider using on the mercenary if I could get an ethereal version. I'm assuming that would have, yeah, very big damage. Compare that to that. I think 270 is quite low. Oh, there is the steel driver. Oh, there is the skin of the Viper Magi. Maximum is 35 for resists. 32. There's Gloom's Trap. And there's the belt.
I am overburdened.
Okay, there's the belt out of the Immortal King set. And I think we haven't got the helm yet, but we certainly got the boots and the weapon about 3 times. That can go for gold, I think. And there I think is Dracul's Grasp. Now there's the Elder's weapon. 2 or 3 sockets. 3, so that's... always wondered about using that as a weapon for Magic Find and putting Ist runes in it, but I haven't got that many Ist runes. I'll have a look in a moment to see how many of the weapons we have. And that I think is the Pus Spitter? I always think that's a somewhat unusual weapon, but there it is. Where's the boots? Where's the boots out of the Immortal King set? Oh, okay. There's the Elder's boots. Okay. It was using that, it's the fire resist. Oh, in fact I think they're perfect for fire resistance too. So I was at run stage running with the boots, those boots on this character, and using the Talrasher amulet for lightning resist and the Trangul gloves for cold resist, but that's still something worth hanging on to, I think. Level 95. I'm baffled what makes that worth level 95, and I assume it may be the charges on the twister. What can I do with just Blizzard? Okay. Want that Elder Staff for gold. Right, let's try Static Field. Alright, Chain Lightning. Still 2 uniques off Duriel isn't all that bad. There's the Corpse Mourner ornate plate. Serpent Lord, I think. There's the Din Slayer. only in players 1 here. Now that's a ladder only item which drops a lot in single player. In fact, I think you can have 2 sockets and that one's only got 1. Oh, there's the undead crown for, in my case, certainly in excess of 40 times. Got those a couple of days ago, I think. The silk weave. I think that was a normal monster.
I can't carry anymore.
So there is the Hellslayer. Assume that's a high level axe. We will put that in storage and compare it with the others. So there are the Gorefoot heavy boots. I know I already have a number of those, so we can just leave those ones as we go. And there's the Maelstrom. You wand. Yeah, you'd be happy to get that at level 14. I noticed that Mr. Llama SC got that off Duriel in his world record speedrun with a Necromancer. Right, I've just had a look. All of those skills there can vary 1 to 3. So 1 to Terror, but 3 to Iron Maiden, 3 to Corpse Explosion, 3 to Amplify Damage. I assume makes that a pretty good one. I certainly use Terror as a Necromancer, and Iron Maiden's useful in normal level, but to have 3 of those skills at their maximum, I've got 5 of them already because they're only a 2x1 item, so we'll put that away and compare it with the others. And the full helm there is the Dust Heap, which I had on this character and also on the Mercenary for some of the lower levels, mostly just for the boost in resistances. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
There's the Visceratuant Defender, which has sorceress skills on it. Oh. Harlequin Crest Shaker. Perhaps that does show the benefit, but the idea of weapon switch. Alright, I've just found that not long ago. The defense on a Harlequin Crest Shaker varies 98 to 141, so that's almost bottom. So I do have a number of others, so I'm going to sell that one on, much as
Afternoon.
always a bit of a shame. It's the 14th one I've found. I think I've still got another 4 or 5 in storage. Jagged Star. It's a Bloodrise Morning Star, and Baroness Star is a Devil's Star. Moonfall. Ah, there's Dangoon's teaching again. I think I got that.
Impossible.
I think I got that, some time ago anyway.
Champion.
Yeah, one of the uniques, again, don't need that again, but I think I found it a couple of times with this character. And there's one of the uniques that's worth the full 35,000 gold. Oh, there's a common drop. There are the Laying of Hands bramble nets. Oh, a unique ring. So there's the Berserker Mail, Zazabi Helm. Okay, the unique ring is Dwarf Star. There's the Venom Ward breastplate. Another very common unique. And again, one I don't particularly need. And there is the Bavarian Keep Tower Shield, I think.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Bavarian Keep. Don't need that. Mage Plate. Keyhagen's Wisdom, I think. Yeah. Oh, Bees Charm. Well, well, well. Now, is that worth carrying or not? What would I drop? 34% is not bad, maximum's 40. I'll put that in the stash for the moment. But I'm certainly pleased to get one to use with this character. Well, weapon switch, extra magic find, almost as robes. Now the trouble with Ormus's robes is they generate random sorceress skills. Yeah, there's the Hawk Mail, Scale Mail, which we don't need.
What do you need?
Trouble has got no resistances. So you can well imagine using that with the Oculus and some high resistance shield like Moses' Blessed Circle. But 3 to enchant is of not much value to me. What I'll do is I'll put that away until I've got some space. And see how it compares with the others I've got. I'm assuming, I think 15 is the maximum for each damage level. I'm certain I've got one that's got +3 to warmth, which would be handy. Ornate plate will sell. Sacred feathers, and there's a grand charm there as well. Where's that grand charm? Oh, geez, another cold skill charm. Well, there's a... well, arguably a welcome development and arguably a bit of a dilemma. So, 1 to cold skills, 1 to cold skills, 1 to cold skills, and 3 different graphics too, for what it's worth. Oh. Okay, so there's a unique amulet from Lord Decice. Since we've got the extra scroll of Identify, the unique amulet is Eye of Etlich, and it's 7% life steal. That may be a good one. Oh, Rainbow Facet Jewel. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, the jewel is Cold Dye. Okay, didn't even see that one drop. Double axe, blade bone. I was about to say. There's the Spire of Honor. Let's Get that immediately. Now there are 2 legendary mallets. And the scarce one I've only ever had once before, and that was Schaefer's hammer.
Greetings.
Okay, the legendary mallet is the Stone Crusher. And there is the Blade of Ali Baba.
I am overburdened.
Now, I carry one of these with Sigma on weapon switch. And that would have to be a considerable improvement on Magic Find. That'd be a sizable bump from the 50 of the Oculus. 93, big gold find, 2 sockets, but big drop in resistances, I assume, if I put that on. Still, it's about the same as what I run with on Sigma. That poison's well down. Now, is that the Ice and Heart Shield? No. Well, it's not Tabek's Glory. Yes, it is Tabek's Glory. I think the one I want is Ondal's Almighty, the helm. And there is the Dark Clan Crusher Cudgel. Oh, there's the heavy crossbow. Wasn't expecting that, but there it is. The Hellcast. Monarch. Oh, same thing as yesterday. Alright, there is Tabek's Glory again. Well, I got that yesterday. I thought that was a rare enough drop at the time, but that's twice it. I don't need it again. I need the helm to complete the set again. And there's the wand out of... oh, that the Infernal set? 3 uniques. Oh, there's the meat scraper. There is the soul flay. This business of getting that ward, that's 3 times in the last 2 days. Well, there it is again. And there, I think, is the Lance Guard Barb Shield. Oh, Mighty Scepter. Heaven's Light. I heard a rune as well. Sure, a low rune. A low rune. Okay, that's 6th rarest. And there is the Worm Skull. Can't say that was all that inspiring. What did we get? Petrified Wand. It's the Karen Shard, I think. Okay, War Scepter's a fairly common drop. Yes, Stormeye. Lead Crow, Light Crossbow. I think that's the Ravenclaw. Anyhow, there's the blood tree stump. Essence. Oh, a co-room. Well, I don't particularly want an essence, but a polished wand and a co-rune will count as a relatively good drop, particularly from Dural. Time to start picking up super mana potions again from the list. Oh, how many sockets? 4. And I picked up a 3-socket one last week sometime. And what I've always liked about that weapon is that can be used by any melee class and not just the paladin. So that can at the very least replace the 3-socket one. But it's the shield I want. Good drop though that is. I want the shield another couple of times to complete the set. Another couple of times. Oh, geez, the things you find on the way. There is the Bavaret Keep Tower Shield. There for the second time with this character is the Blade of Ali Baba. I could have decided to go with that if I was to put that on weapon switch. Okay, what would I have? For castrate, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, I'm past 52. Resistances are pretty ordinary. So lightning's not bad. That's a possibility for it's a possibility for Indovac stuff. Right, I think for the second time with this character there is the Doomslinger. Repeating crossbow. The giant sword is King Neil's all.
I am overburdened.
And there is the Hawkmail Scale Mail. And there is the Kuko Shikaku. Which I've seen described as the best name in Diablo 2. But my memory is also one of the uniques that's worth the full 35,000 in gold. Tabar. Storm Rider. I think that's dropped off a normal monster too, which is a bit unusual. And there is the Wall of the Eyeless, I think. No, the Lidless Wall. Wall of the Eyeless is the next level down. I've wondered about using that, socketing that with an rune and replacing this, but it's a drop in resistances. There's no magic find. It would enable me to use Chance Guards as the gloves. So let's just go home and put that away. And we will compare that with the others. So it's a sizable mana increase. siege crossbow is the pus spitter. Thing has necromancer skills, does it? Yes.
I can't.
Oh, do we have to put it on the ground, do we? Is that the trick? Ah. And that's in fact a better one. 36%, 104.14. $104.36.14. I reckon it's worse for gold
I
find.
can't.
Oh. And this one, 107.34.12. So that's the better one of the two. Okay, that's bumped up magic find by 2, but reduces vendor's price 14%. Okay, so we will have to hang on to the new one. Well, there's the first unique of the day. There's the Hell Plague. Doing that just for the experience. Iron Jang Bong. Spike Shield. Swordback Hole. Bone Wand I think is the Graven Spine. No cast rate, there's the problem. I've certainly used it myself. Oh, a unique amulet. I did once get actually a quite good unique amulet from Duriel, at least a high level one. Okay, we'll identify that on the spot. Unique amulet is Nokozan Relic. There I think is the Rock Fleece. One I often forget the name, but level 28. 10% damage reduction. So I suppose that could be upgraded a couple of times as far as a Kraken shell. Charm? Oh! Okay, I'll be surprised if it's as good as the one I've got. So let's just leave that on the ground here in case I bring the other one back to sell. So that one's 104.36.14. Alright, this one is 122.14. So it's considerably worse for magic find, same for vendor prices, and a little bit better for extra gold. So what I'll do here is I'll sell that one.
Hello.
Yeah, the other one's 36 magic find. And we will keep that one. Oh, okay, not usually monsters in here, but today we have. Amulet. Ring. A set amulet. Oh, for normal monster we'll identify it even. Okay, every time I find a set amulet, I'm hoping for Arcana's tricks. There, I think, is the Weisendraw long battle bow. What was the ancient axe? Oh, the Minotaur. Quite a common drop. There's the Lance of Yagai. And there's a very common drop. The Skull Splitter. Military pick. Oh, an armor. Oh, the Natalia boots.
I am overburdened.
Always make room for the Natalia boots. It's a matter of how high the resistances are. Let's go back to town and have a look at them.
Good day.
Actually pretty ordinary. We'll hang on to them for the moment, but yeah, I think maximum is 25, minimum is 15 on each resistance, so they're not great.
What do you need?
Tomahawk. Not the cold kill hatchet. Razor's Edge.